take licking times. Come more.
I'm not taking that out of post-production.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hi,
Hey.
I'm JT.
Hello, everybody.
Do I need to clap?
Do you want to do the
And
introduction?
welcome to a show. Does it have a name?
It's called Pitch It.
Welcome to Pitch It, where we
Can we
take
just
movies.
start over?
Where is
Can we
it only
just
the
start
is
over?
it only the camera in front of us that's
Yes,
on?
it's only the
Why
Yes.
not these two?
Because
Don't point them out!
It's too much editing. Welcome to Take 5.
Hello, and welcome to Pitch It, where we take movies and we want to pitch an idea for a sequel or a reboot or whatever.
Way to streamline that. Hi, welcome to Pitch It, where we take movies and ideas and streamline them for modern audiences.
Hi, welcome to Pitch It. I'm the guy to their right. This is Jacob T. Kelly. This is Hunter. Fun fact, the T in Jacob T. Kelly stands for Time Machine. Today we're going to be talking about Back to the Future.
Welcome.
That's how you open a fucking show.
Hi, welcome to a new show named Pitch It, where we take movies that have been done before and remake or reboot them for a modern audience. I'm Jacob T. Kelly. To my left is Hunter Kelly.
Hunter, I'm his brother.
To my right is Matt. Now, the reason I want to do Back to the Future,
Yes.
as I've talked to you about this, Matt, many a time,
I don't listen. You're like my wife.
is that
It's not a
Robert
joke.
Zemeckis has it in his contract that you cannot reboot, remake, or even make a sequel to Back to the Future without his permission.
Yes.
And he has sworn that you're never doing that, as long as he is alive. Now, Robert Zemeckis, if I'm right, is 73 as of recording.
How old is Joe Biden?
Why does that matter?
Because he's like almost out. So Robert's almost out.
Robert, I'm going to give like 10 years left, and that's when we make this movie. So we're going to
Yeah.
pitch this movie in 10 years' time.
Okay.
And the reason is because my idea for this movie requires a lot of the deep fake kind of crap that they do for like
You
The
don't have to say
Mandalorian.
deep fake.
De-aging. It requires a lot of de-aging technology.
When you say deep fake, that tells the audience about your knowledge of what you know.
No.
I know what you're talking about, too.
Yeah.
This guy's perfect,
Yeah.
right?
It requires a lot of de-aging technology, and we noticed in Mandalorian Season 2, the de-aging wasn't terrible. It wasn't good.
It
But it
was
wasn't
better
terrible.
than Rise of Skywalker.
It was
that's
better
for
than
sure.
X-Men Origin. So I think that that's required, and I think 10 years' time, animators and CGI effects artists will have rioted and finally earned a livable wage so that they can actually work on de-aging technology correctly.
You sound like you're pushing an agenda.
I'm pushing an agenda.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, stop beating around the H.W. Bush and let's get this show on the road.
So my idea for Back to the Future is called Back to the Present.
Wow, you
Oof.
made notes for that. Oof. It's like you've done this before.
Back to the present.
A couple weeks ago.
So you're not going. So you're not.
You okay? The
This
camera's-
is the first time we're filming this.
Yeah, the first time. You don't have your glasses on this time though, and the camera's over there.
So we're naming it back. It's like the. We're not following naming convention because
yeah.
I just name it Back to the Future.
No.
It's
Because this
got-
has to be the sequel, and
Yeah.
we have to prove that we're smarter than them.
It's
Yeah.
got-
So I'm
it's-
naming it Back to the Future.
No, that's
No.
too boring.
No.
It's just called Back to.
no,
the
it's
No.
got to sound like the old thing, but be the new thing.
Yeah, Back to the Future.
No, it's like Rise of Skywalker, where there's no Skywalkers in the entire film.
No, it's like God of War or Rambo.
Yes, God
Yeah.
of War Ragnarok.
No, just God of War.
No.
It's just Back to the Future for me. That's mine. Because Back to the.
So you want to just call it Back to the Future?
Yeah, because if you name it Back to the Present, that's not going off nostalgia. Because then people.
Well,
are
that's like
"Oh,
Ghostbusters Afterlife.
It's 75% of
that's
the
like-
original name. What the heck are you
No,
talking about?
that's like Prey.
Yes, it's like Prey. It's Prey. It's
No.
exactly Prey. That's it. You just proved my point.
I've never seen Eat Pray.
Or it's like Dredd, the sequel to the hit Sylvester Stallone movie Judge Dredd.
Yeah, but these are both. The Back to the Future is bigger than both of those.
Well, yeah.
Let's just name it Back to the Future.
No. We're gonna name it Back to the Present because it's gonna be like Prey. Because, and here's why, Marty's not trying to get back to the future in the original Back to the Future. He's trying to get back to the present. The movie's just
Yeah.
called Back to the Future because it sounds better.
Because by the context, he's in the past and his present is the future.
Yes, but
So
they
he's
say
going
Back to the Future because Doc's an idiot and doesn't know how time works.
Just so you know, in the original, the present and the future are the same.
Same thing.
So
Yeah.
So he just changed it. Just,
Yeah.
Just tweaked it.
Because I'm
just a little
smart.
What take is this?
We're still on the same tape.
No, like, this is the re-recorded episode.
We recorded this once, and we're
He's
not
smart.
talking about
He's
it.
Smart.
bit. It was great.
I'm gonna ignore you guys and get into the actual
All
pitch
right,
of this movie.
let's
I've
knock
been
it
waiting.
off. Let's crank it to 88 miles per hour. Let's get driving, dude. Hell yeah.
The movie starts with Marty McFly's daughter,
Yep.
named Jessie McFly.
Jessie?
Jessie McFly.
Why Jessie?
Who's gonna play her?
Who would
What's
be
her
popular?
name from?
Jenna Ortega.
Yes,
Jenna
that's what
Ortega.
I was thinking. Jenna Ortega is gonna play Misty. What is her name?
Jessie.
Myrtle.
Jessie.
Jessie.
Jessie. Why is it not an M?
Because Jennifer.
Jennifer. What's
Oh.
Marty's mom's name?
Leah Thompson.
She's in Howard.
Jennifer's Marty's girlfriend.
Oh.
And because it's an 80s film and we don't know how to be smart writers, they had to never have broken up and immediately have gotten married.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
It
No, but what if their
It
marriage
just.
is
It just.
Because
on the-
everybody
What if their
married-
marriage is on the rocks? And the whole point is Jenna Ortega
Has to go back?
Yeah, yeah.
We'll add that in. We'll
My
add that
idea.
in.
Okay, this is the opening shot, right?
He's got a whole thing, and you're just. Sitting
I don't
No,
there.
no,
care.
this is what this is about. We
It's
gotta
fine.
Keep-
back and
keep
forth.
going
10
before
minutes
I
ago,
have
he
it.
didn't even have shoes.
Okay.
He thought this was an
So
internet
Marty, of course,
life.
has to marry Jennifer
Yes.
because everybody marries their high school sweethearts.
Oh, it's terrible.
The movie stars Marty McFly's daughter, Jessie,
Jenna Ortega.
Jenna Ortega.
Wait, why were you staring at me?
And-
I'm not married, ladies.
You have a ring literally in the shot.
Just keep you two from jumping all over.
Film starts with Jessie McFly's room, daughter of
Yes,
Jennifer
yeah.
and Marty.
She wakes up.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. But
Her alarm.
it's no. It's panning around the room,
And there's dock inventions.
not Doc inventions. Oh, it could be your own inventions. She could
No. No.
No, you think she's an idiot just like Marty?
No, she's not an idiot. It's just that it's not that she's not intelligent. She's like, that's crazy. I don't do wacky stuff like that.
Man, you really encapsulated the modern female, didn't you?
Can we cut that? But she,
Nope.
it's like she has a bed that has like a headboard behind it kind of thing that she has stuff on.
Yeah.
And like maybe
Ooh.
there's like a picture of like
Ooh.
Doc and Marty and
Ooh,
Einstein.
Or books. 'Cause she reads.
Reads
Yeah.
and
Who reads? Marty can't read.
Yeah, but his daughter's smart because she's a woman, so.
You're right.
Now she
You're right.
reads.
You're right.
but I
Because
think
Jennifer can read.
There you go.
I think it'll like be an alarm clock and it goes off and we see a hand come in frame and hit it. And then it goes like.
See, I disagree. I don't think so.
And then Huey
no,
Lewis plays.
I don't think so. I don't think it should be a hand that hit it.
Nope.
I think it should go off and we get that 80s like pop up out of bed type thing.
80s pop-ups?
Yeah.
I thought this was the present.
It is, but we have to like get the nostalgia for the original.
No, but that's not for the original. Someone popping up out of bed is not something.
No, but like that's
No.
an 80s trope.
No,
is what
she's
I'm
like
saying.
it's
No,
like
you need,
it's
you need a pop song on the radio because the alarm is late and it kicks off, and then there's some popular pop song of the time that plays.
we can't
and
do
it's
Huey
just-
Lewis. We can't do Huey
It's-
Lewis
why?
it's
because
just-
Huey's not popular.
It's just on the radio,
Huey's
and then
not
they're like,
popular.
do the I'm late thing, and then it kicks into the actual full audio of
Dun,
the
dun,
movie.
No,
Why?
because he's not popular. we
Who's
have
watching
to have,
this movie?
Everybody.
Not people.
We need
50
modern
year-olds.
day
Who's watching
people.
this movie?
50-year-olds.
We
Not-
need to get the
not
kids
people,
in here.
Not people who
We
know
we
who
are
Huey
a
Lewis
studio
is.
executive. We don't care about
I
art.
think she's sleeping. It's like her blankets are messy, whatever. You see an arm go like, ugh, and then she hits the alarm, and then a song plays, and that's the opening song to the movie.
But she has to be running late.
which would be
no,
Power
this-
of Love.
No,
this-
we can't be Power of Love. Maybe
this-
it's a cover of Power of Love by Shawn
By
Mendes
Pink.
from Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
Can we get
Bye.
Jason Mraz?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Huey, I think we're all set for you. Really? Oh. Okay, this is it.
We're past the alarm. Alarm goes off. Jessie jumps out of bed to reveal she's late. She runs downstairs
Hair
where
messy.
she sees her mom and her dad, who comment about how her alarm is always 25 minutes behind.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Do you
and
even
how
get
they
that?
never
It's
wake
like
her
she's
up
in
knowing
the-
that.
Yeah,
It's like they're bad
it's like there's a
parents.
time thing.
No, it's 25 minutes behind because that's what the beginning of Back to the Future is.
Yeah, she hits the alarm and it goes.
No. It's behind because when Doc calls, he's like, I perfectly set everything behind 25 minutes.
Are those my clocks I hear?
Yeah, it's 8 o'clock.
Perfect. I swear they worked. They're all exactly 25 minutes slow.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that it's 8:25?
Precisely.
That's a perfect Christopher Eccleston.
Lee. Eccleston?
Not Eccleston.
What are you, Christopher Lloyd?
Who's Lee? Who's Eccleston?
That's a perfect Christopher Eccleston.
Lloyd. Anyway.
That's a
I
perfect
think-
Christopher Lloyd,
No,
and I'm
but-
editing now. Shut up, so I can
We'll
edit
have
around
her-
this.
Hold on. Everybody just stare into the camera.
Quiet,
when you think
quiet.
to.
That's a perfect Christopher Lloyd. There we go. Now you can go.
She has to be like. She gets out of bed, but she's like sitting on the edge, and she's like, "Oh man!" And she
Yeah,
has
got
messy
that.
hair and like a T-shirt that's like sublime.
What's her outfit?
What?
What is Jessie gonna be wearing?
I don't know. I don't
Jeans?
know what women wear while they sleep because I'm not married.
What is this?
I mean, she
that
can't.
you're
She
doing here?
can't just wear Marty's outfit. That's
No,
That's,
that's
too
what I'm
much.
saying. She has to have an iconic outfit because Marty's is iconic.
I think jeans.
When he wakes up? in the
He
morning?
doesn't wake up in the morning. We never see him
He
wake up. in the
doesn't.
morning.
He
No,
doesn't.
he
He
just-
wakes up at 12 o'clock at night.
No, he goes to Doc's and his clocks are all
Yeah.
set late.
That's what I'm saying. That's why, because they're set 25 minutes behind.
Yeah.
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 So that's why she ends up being late, is because her clock is always set 25 minutes behind.
Right.
So what is she wearing, though? Like, when she gets ready, what does she wear?
I say jeans.
She's wearing jeans.
What's a popular, like, outfit? Was Marty McFly's outfit popular in the 80s?
He wore a
You wouldn't know. We wouldn't know.
He
Who
wore
would
a
know?
he wore a button
Life
shirt.
preserver.
He wore a button shirt. Then I think
Overalls.
he wore a denim shirt.
Or no, it wasn't overalls, it was suspenders.
I'm literally trying to explain. I think he wore
those shoes.
he Reeboks, and he had the puffer vest. But we can't just have her identically wear that because that's we have to make a joke where she's like, "Oh, Dad, your outfit's so lame,"
I agree. We do need that in the movie.
and he goes, "What are
We
you
do.
talking about?" I think it's great.
You beat me to the joke.
I think he does that.
You beat me to the joke.
This was popular back in my day. I think that's what he does.
And now I'm doing it. Why am I?
I think that's what he does.
I'm so offended.
So she like comes downstairs, and I think she's like racing. She's like, that's a toothbrush, and she's like, pop, 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 and she has her backpack.
But hers is a vibrating toothbrush because
Alright.
Marty doesn't need a vibrating toothbrush.
He goes, I don't need batteries. And then she's like, bah, 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 running down the stairs, and she runs down the stairs,
sorry.
and her parents are like, what the, Jennifer?
Jennifer, yes.
Wait a minute.
Jennifer
Wait a minute.
Jr.
Why wouldn't he have a vibrating toothbrush?
Because his hand's shaking.
Because his
enough.
hand's
Yeah,
shaking
but
already.
then he'd just be doing this.
it's steady.
I don't think it just can't even stay in his mouth.
It's like an aftershock.
And I think she runs downstairs, and her mom's cooking, and his dad is he's wearing glasses, and
He's
Okay, okay,
Hold on.
hold up.
he's,
Oh,
he's
perfect.
reading a paper.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
No, he's making scrambled eggs.
Yeah!
We're gonna have salad later. I'll just put my
Okay,
hands in there and let it
Quick
do the
question.
work.
Quick question. For Jennifer, are we hiring the first Jennifer, or are we hiring Elizabeth Shue?
No, it's gonna be the first Jennifer.
Why?
There's two. The
Because
Jennifers
we
are the
have to
same.
change
No, they're
her.
not. They're two different actors.
We have to change her if they make a sequel.
Edit. Put up on the screen a side to side shot of both of the Jennifers.
We will.
Right now?
One's Elizabeth Shue and the other one's the other girl.
And what do you guys wear while you're sleeping?
Okay, we're past this.
Sorry, Gail.
She's late to school.
Yeah, she's like.
She tries to slip in. The principal, who
How
I
does
found
she
out,
get to,
the
no,
principal,
no. How does she get to school?
skating. She has to skate.
He's like, I'll take you to. I'm sorry.
no,
It's addicting. I see why he does it so much. I think he has the truck from the second
Think
movie.
He's faking it?
He has the truck from the second movie.
Why doesn't she just use her?
No. She can't drive.
Yeah.
She
but
has
like,
to skate.
No, she's like.
Segway.
No, Okay, she has to skate, and we'll get
You're right,
to why.
you're right.
I know why she has
Yeah.
to skate.
Well, I'm just saying.
hover
I'm saying
Segway.
he's like. honey, what is she? You're late to school. I'm trying to like hold it back.
Yeah, and he's like,
I could drive you.
Oh, I got it. She runs past the doorway, and there's Marty and Jennifer in the kitchen, and they say like, you're late, and she's like, I know, and then out the fucking door.
Can't
be
Power of
Huey.
Love. It's gonna have to be.
It can't.
Power
It's a
of Love.
Billie Eilish
Did you
cover
not
of
see?
Power of
This
Love.
is gonna.
You like Huey Lewis on the news?
We get to the school. She's late. And I found out that the principal from the original Back to the Future is still alive. And
Thank you,
yes,
Internet.
he is still the principal.
life support.
He's still the principal at this high school.
They wheel him out. They're like, we're having an announcement. And the principal comes in and is like, and you see like the.
Why are you making fun of disabled people?
He's not
so
disabled.
much?
Why is he disabled?
You just put him in an iron lung. He's
Yeah,
disabled.
because how old is this man? And he's like, Jennifer, you're late. Don't
But
you
how
know-"
many tardies does
And he
she
goes,
have?
don't you know your family's? And she goes, slackers.
Yeah,
I
he's,
know.
he's on it. He's got it. But how many tardies? How many tardies?
He's just got
25.
No.
He's just got the keyboard that he can just talk
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah,
Hey,
he's
Tardy McFly, you're late.
all of the teachers.
Yes, I forgot. You came up with that joke. They never say Tardy McFly.
Tardy McFly.
Tardy McFly. Call her Tardy McFly.
Thank you for coming to this assembly. And that's what it is.
I swear to God, the mic's not even gonna pick that up.
Probably not. I hope so. We'll just boost
Okay,
the audio
she
quality.
she gets caught.
Was I supposed to hit me? Oh.
I'll kill you, bro. We have.
She gets caught.
She gets caught. How many tardies?
All of them. Oh.
Oh my God. How many? How many tardies does Marty get in the original?
I don't remember.
It's 4. He gets 4.
All of them.
So she has to get 5.
5.
To one up
Up
him.
her dad.
Yeah. As in like yeah. Okay.
I can already see the scene. He's like, "Don't you know?" And she's like, oh, "This is her holding her strap." Yeah, slacker, I know.
She meets up with her boyfriend,
Pop the collar.
who is the grandson of Biff,
Biff.
named.
Boof.
Dwarf.
Dorf.
I was gonna say Dorf, but I like Boof more.
Who's playing him?
Buff.
Timothy Chalamet.
No. He looks nothing like him.
Okay. Okay.
That's we'll have
Wait.
I don't know.
Wait.
I don't know his
You
cast.
said he looks nothing like him, but you
Who?
think that Michael J. Fox
on,
and
hold on.
Crispin Glover look alike?
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Nice stand by that.
What's Haley Joel Osment up to?
He's like 50.
Wrong.
He's like your age.
But they're using your CGI software. to
Yeah,
change
Jake.
them.
He's still a child.
I would not
If you
feel
CGI
comfortable with him kissing
If you
a Jenna Ortega.
If you CGI Haley Joel Osment's face, it's just his face. That's it. There's no change.
I guess, yeah.
Do you want him to take his shirt off?
So she meets her boyfriend.
She meets her boyfriend, Boof.
Boof.
Boof with an L or like an O? She meets her boyfriend, Boof, and they talk about how they're gonna go up to the lake this weekend.
Oh.
So they're gonna have plans.
We are-
Just like,
Lovers Peak.
just like
If
Marty.
we already talked about this, I'd be like, wait, don't they live in California? What lake are they going to? They don't have water.
They're all droughted.
Too bad we never talked about this before.
You're right.
So she wants to go with Bump to the.
Stop changing his name.
They're going to Makeout Peak, Lovers Peak, or whatever.
No, they're going to the lake, just like the first Jennifer, because
Right.
there's 2,
Right.
and Marty are gonna do.
This is.
Jenna 1?
No,
Jenna
I feel
2,
like we're going
Jenna
too
1,
too
Jenna 2.
hard on the callbacks.
Bro, it's modern movie making.
Yeah, but you
Have you seen Force Awakens?
Have you- No,
Seen
that's
an
what I was gonna
original
say.
Idea coming out of the studio.
That's
in
what
the
I was
20
thinking.
years?
You're gonna pull a Force Awakens where it's just the same movie.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. 100%,
So,
bro.
wait, do they actually show them in detention, or do they just skip past all that to after school when they're just not in detention? and they're
We
hanging
don't show detention because Marty never goes to detention either.
out? Okay, so Jesse and Booms are out hanging outside
Yes.
of school.
Yes. I think Jennifer should have a friend with like glasses. Who's, like,
Marty didn't have a friend, so why are we giving Jennifer a friend?
Because they need to have.
Also,
two
why are we talking
females.
about Jennifer, who's the mom?
Jennifer's the daughter.
Jesse's
Jesse.
the daughter.
Jesse. Jesse
It's
should
Jesse
have a
and
friend.
Bumpus.
Yeah, Jesse should have
Yeah.
a friend. She has like glasses and she's smart or something. And she's like, oh Jesse, you need to.
But Marty never had a friend.
Okay, it's 2 women.
Oh, we need to pass the Bechdel test?
Sure. We're already passing the Bechdel test. Our main character is a female, but she needs to
Whatever,
have more
whatever.
Is it the
characters.
Bechdel test? I'll put it in.
Hey,
if it's
She'll
not.
have a female friend
No,
named...
throw that idea out. So Jesse and Blimp are hanging outside
Yes.
the school.
Yes, they're hanging outside
And
the
then-
school.
Go ahead.
I guess.
Back on track.
Jesse should have a friend.
No,
Yes.
I veto this idea.
No, it'll
No,
be
second.
her. It'll be Jesse.
Second it.
It'll be Jesse Bumph and.
All in favor? All
it'll
opposed?
be. It'll be Jesse
You guys
Bumph
have it?
and the other chick, and all three of them will go
No.
back.
No, I
No.
agree. See,
Fine.
you've been
No.
vetoed.
No, we already...
Caitlin or whatever her
Hold
name
on,
is
hold
out.
on, hold on. We may or
Carla.
may not have already argued about how many people could fit in the front of a DeLorean.
It's 2 people.
Yeah, but he'll
3
be in,
people
like,
fit,
he's like,
but it's 2.
no, but like Baff will be in like the trunk, and you'll be like,
Why can't he just be named Buff? I mean, everybody's kind of turned to
Okay.
fitness anyway. He's a fitness influencer.
They talk about
Fitness.
how they're
He's
going to
fitnessing.
hang out this weekend.
yeah, they're
He's a
gonna,
fitness
They're gonna go to the
influencer,
lake,
and
just
his
like
name
Jennifer
is
and Marty
Buff.
did.
they're gonna fuck.
Jesse gets home.
Not by the lake, there's too many bugs. If there was water there, but they're in California, no bugs.
No bugs.
They're going to stare at the hole where the water used to be.
Oh my God.
Like the Grand Canyon.
We're moving on. Jessie gets home and her father starts to grill her about being
Why
a
they got a
slacker.
water
You actually wrote
reclamation
that.
Facility?
You actually wrote grill.
Don't look at my notes. He then reminds her that
to flip the burgers. They do it themselves. He's grilling her. Go on.
he then reminds her that they're going to their grandparents this weekend. She complains that ruins her plans with Bogus Bunsen Bean.
Oh,
Bunsen burner? What was
Bunsen burner. Oh no, that ruins her.
I've already forgotten what his name was. What did we
Balthazar.
call him?
Buff. We'll just call him Buff.
Buff. Okay, Buff. I like that. But then we can't cast Timothy Chalamet
fuck
because he's
you.
skinny.
I said that he was a fitness influencer named Buff, and then you're just like, moving on.
Sorry about the Parkinson's jokes. Disclaimer: that's a serious illness. But go on.
They
Like
then
me and Nick the guacamole?
They then go to the they're going to the grandparents this weekend. She complains that ruins my weekend
Yeah.
with Bump, beef,
Buff.
beefcake,
Beef.
Brutus,
Bartholomew.
Barber beefcake.
Buff.
Buff.
You're actually fucking me up. Buff. The bit already isn't that good.
Okay.
It's gone on way too
Okay.
long. It's only funny to us.
Wait, is Bluey in the movie?
Is Bluey
Later.
Hewis?
Or no?
Beauty.
Go on.
They then go to the grandparents where they spend the night. When everyone goes
Crispin
to
Glover's in this movie, baby. You better
yes,
believe
of
it.
course he is.
And what's her name? Leah.
because
Leah Thompson.
Leah Thompson.
because you know why Kristen Glover's in it?
So he can do his laugh.
No, it's because he's good.
Good.
Still don't get that
I
reference.
still
No
don't.
one's
Still
No,
don't get that reference.
Get
Whoever's
that.
watching this. is
Wait,
not
well, how would
gonna
I
be
get
fine.
that?
That's why I'm gonna edit in the clip.
Edit in right here.
Would you care to dance? It's good.
Okay, we're back.
When everyone goes to bed, Buff sneaks in,
Yeah.
and they head off to the
Through
garage.
like her window.
Question,
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Is she sneaking out?
Yeah.
Kinda.
How's she sneaking out? Her grandparents have vinyl on the bed. You know why?
No, man.
Grandma's a squirter.
Okay.
Are you saying that Leah Thompson?
Jake, you're editing.
Yes.
You're editing. Can we put like a
You know what?
duck quack
Make
over
your movie,
Matt?
I'll make mine.
Can we put like a sensor noise over Matt saying squirt
Yes.
and over me saying
Yes.
it? That's like too much.
That's way too much.
He'll like be throwing rocks like pebbles at
Hold on,
her
hold on. I think
window.
it's been long enough. Every time we say something inappropriate, you can just cover it up by going, "Great Scott."
I'm just gonna put the first note of the power of love over that.
Just put that sound clip. If you can edit that sound clip of me doing that.
Oh, sorry, I just coughed into my lapel.
They head off to the garage where they find a bunch of old stuff like air sneakers, a skateboard without wheels.
It's called a snowboard.
Why is that in his grandparents' house?
It's in his parents. It's in Marty's parents'
Yeah, why
house.
are those in his house?
Because why wouldn't they be?
Because he's old.
Didn't he
I
take?
almost did the Michael J. Fox impression. I'm refraining. No, he'll probably take him with him.
No,
He
they're in
lives there.
because he lives at his parents. He's gonna leave them there. Or
Marty
he
still
lived.
lives at-
No, he doesn't
Yeah,
still.
he's not
He
gonna leave him
lived
there.
though, past Back to
it's
Future
not
2.
Andy giving the toys away in Toy Story.
No, he's just leaving in the garage. He picks up.
Yeah,
and goes,
it's old
oh, what an old
storage.
thing.
Hey, remember that time we went back 30 years? And
Yeah.
then came back?
Yeah, and it's gonna be
Look,
the
this is my
It ran out of batteries, future batteries. He doesn't
Yeah.
have future batteries anymore.
What did? The hoverboard?
Yeah.
Did-
I don't know if they ran on batteries.
Yeah.
But wait,
We're
But
qualified
actually,
for this.
time out.
they'd catch fire. with
Actually, I
one
may have created a plot hole because in Back to the Future 3, the note gets erased.
Right.
You know when the kid does the
right,
stupid
right.
hand thing?
Dr. Brown, I brought this note back from the future and now it's erased.
Of course it's a race.
But what does that mean?
It means your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it.
No. Okay. Hey, we're just gonna gloss over that because
But,
not
okay.
everything makes sense. But the reason why he's got all this stuff is because they didn't have I went back to 1955 and all I got was this lousy T-shirt back then. So
Yeah.
that's why he's got all this memorabilia.
Are you? Is now? Here's my thing.
Sports Almanac, you find the Sports Almanac in there too?
Oh, that's not gonna do him well.
No, he'd probably just throw that away.
No, but it's like a keepsake.
I think what it is.
It's
is,
like-
is there
it's-
going to be a car with a dust cover over it?
Okay, I'm getting there. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. There's a skateboard without wheels and an
Yep.
old
Sure.
car
Hold your horses.
under a
I got two of those.
dust cover.
And here's my thing. Buff is the one to pull it off. He
Yeah.
goes, let's take a look under the hood. And then he pulls it off and it goes, it does the little, the little Back to the
Yeah,
Future noise.
but it's the first DeLorean.
Why'd you have to get so close to that?
So it's like accentuated. So like,
It's the first DeLorean.
you know?
No,
You
but
just
still
spit
very-
all over my face.
I'm so sorry. But it'll be like, it'll play the notes.
You wanted to take his shit
It'll
off.
play like the whimsical notes, and he'll be like, "A DeLorean," and then she'll be like, "Yeah, it's my dad's car." Did you know that the creator got sued because he did a lot of coke?
So they find a beaten up DeLorean. It's the first DeLorean,
Why isn't it
despite
the
the
second
fact that
Doc turned the original into the
yes,
cabbage eating one.
yes, the garbage eating one. But the second
is it-
one, I don't know if you remember what happens to it.
I don't.
It gets hit by a train in the third film. But
Yeah?
we're gonna
Hold on,
ignore the third film.
Hold on. Yeah. Want me to take my shirt off?
Why is the DeLorean in
Because it's recognizable.
his parents? Why is it in his parents' house?
Because they don't. Because why would he keep it?
Why would they keep it?
Why would Marty need it?
No, what if
He's
the,
already
what if
had
the
his
car
time
wasn't in
traveling
there,
adventures.
and then they were
Use
like,
take two.
"Yeah, we sold the DeLorean." That's why Chris McGlover. Yeah, we sold the DeLorean or whatever. And then they have to like, it's in like a scrap yard.
No.
It wouldn't be in a scrapyard.
Why would he put it in a scrap? Why would he put a time machine?
Wait a
in?
minute, wait a
That's
They don't know it's a
irresponsible.
No.
time machine.
Actually, that makes sense.
Marty knows it's a time machine.
Why? Because it's a movie.
That's
I'll
genius.
kill you, dude.
So if you put it in a scrapyard, nobody's gonna want it.
But then you have to
Because
write
it's
a way
not-
for Jesse and Buff to get to the scrapyard. Why would they go to just a random scrapyard?
Because they were gonna make a TikTok in the scrapyard.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
topical.
I just think. I mean, we'll stick with the Sure, the DeLorean. I guess is in his parents' house or something.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
in their
I mean,
garage.
I mean,
They're rich. They have multiple things in their
I
garage.
guess
Rich
it's just
now?
in there.
yeah,
Yeah,
They
are
were rich
The
in the
second
original.
movie.
No, they weren't.
The first.
The first. It was the
He
first.
wrote a book.
At
My
the
ear.
end of the first one, at the beginning, it was different. 5 adults.
Yeah,
living
time
in
got
one house.
rewritten, bro.
I
We're
guess.
here. This is what we're doing. We're adjusting Jake's fan fiction.
Yeah. No, it's
I-
my
why'd
idea
you
to
say
pitch
that?
to the
Why'd you say
studio.
that so quickly?
No, it's not a fan fiction.
It's not.
It's not.
But okay, so
It is as valuable to society as Rings of Power.
I
is.
guess does Leah Thompson, does she still have the?
From the second movie.
So why is it in Chris McGlover's house?
Because why would Marty take it?
Because
You're not just gonna be driving around a time machine.
You're gonna be flying around.
No. We don't fly. We can't fly.
They fly now.
It is the original one.
Okay, fine. They're gonna McFly.
It is the original. That's not even like
What?
the jingle.
Yeah, it is.
You want me to just Spartan kick him right now off the set?
No. What are you talking
That's not
about?
it. That was not even. That was Star Wars.
The
Everything turns into Star Wars.
Why don't you have shoes on?
That's kind of weird that
That's getting cut.
his feet are behind this.
Do you
'cause
think
he's
this is
hiding them.
Spirit Airlines?
That's the jingle.
I can't have peanuts
The
on
little,
this flight.
the
You're
whimsical
over
note.
here.
Wow, look at this car. Look at this car. Hey, this is
It's just his socks.
Old beaten up
His socks don't
DeLorean,
match.
the first one. It's the original DeLorean.
I was gonna say it's dusty, but there was a dust.
I'm gonna
cover
point this out
on it.
that it is a remake, or not a remake, a reboot.
Yes, sure.
It does not matter why it's there.
It's more compelling if it's somewhere else than just.
You can.
I don't know. It's just there.
So how much?
Why does Maz Kanata have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber?
Because we find out in the book.
Then we'll write a book of why it's still at the grandparents'
No,
house.
That's too much.
And they take the car cover off and a bunch of dust comes out.
Of the
Yeah.
dust cover. They take the dust cover
They
off.
took the dust cover
Wow.
And
off
the
for
DeLorean's
dust.
dusty underneath.
Okay,
Were they on
they decide.
a dusty road?
What joke? Was that like a wrestling joke?
The Dusty Rhodes has never, ever done anything wrong to tarnish the name of the American dream.
Okay, they take it out for a joyride. They boot up
The
the ti-
keys?
What?
Or where?
In the hood, or not the hood, the flip. What the heck is that called? You're a car guy.
Visor?
Visor.
Yeah.
You don't have visors in your car?
I have visors in my car. They're all
Your
bent.
car's closer to the 80s than mine is.
My car
What
got
if,
hit
what
by a
if the
deer.
what if the garage? No, I think what they should do is
So I
have
guess you
it-
could say they're dusting off.
for something. Like, what are you doing, dude?
I think there should be a bit where the suicide doors
Yeah.
hit like the ceiling.
They knock the hoverboard off a shelf.
No, they just hit the ceiling.
Hold
They're
on.
like, oh.
Why would how small is this garage?
Well, I'm not. I was trying to say before I was interrupted.
It's a carport, actually.
There should be a bit where they make fun of suicide doors.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so they'll
Oh, hold on. I still want to know in the first one how he actually gets in the vehicle in the time machine because there's no space.
He talks about that, yeah.
There's no space in between the trailer wall and the car to fit a person.
When they first reveal the time machine,
Sure.
it's on the back of like a
box
semi
van.
truck. Yeah, a box van. How does he get into it?
You know.
You know.
They didn't explain it. Maybe they should write a book about how Christopher Lloyd can teleport.
Terrorists.
They're nationalists.
They're doing their job.
Liberian?
Maybe he's-
Librarian?
Maybe he's liquid metal.
Libyan?
I think there should be like a suicide. Like, oh,
Of course, yeah. We gotta have a joke about it.
and maybe
because
buff
it's terrible
buff
design.
because
Oh.
he's like, it's like, oh, cool. It has suicide doors.
Can't call
like
him
a
that anymore.
like a Corvette
Can't call him that anymore.
or like a
Yeah,
Ferrari.
what are they called now? Actually, isn't there like an actual term for them?
For what?
We'll call
For
them
the
S
suicide
doors.
doors.
Yeah, they're called on a Lamborghini.
On a Lamborghini doors.
Yeah.
I say that they knock something off a shelf. All right, they boot it up.
No, they knock a picture. They open it. They knock a and it's the
Oh,
it's the picture
Yep,
of
they-
Doc, Marty, and Einstein.
By the clock from the third one?
No, don't they take a picture before?
No, that's the third one when they're back in time
no,
because Marty's in a Western outfit.
He takes a picture
At the beginning of the first
with
movie.
today's date with Einstein in the car.
Yeah.
And he puts it.
No.
In the
He's
first
thinking
movie.
about the first movie when
Yes.
they're testing
Yes.
the DeLorean.
Yes.
Yes.
Was
Yes.
Marty and Doc weren't in that shot?
Then it'll just be Einstein.
It was Doc and Einstein. He had Marty.
Why don't we just get the third movie one?
And then Jesse could just be like, oh, because isn't the picture on, like, doesn't Marty have the picture?
He does have the picture.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Doc
it's not, let's
gives it
not
to him.
say it's in the garage. Let's just say it's in Marty's house.
We just leave it in the garage.
The picture of Ein, exactly. That's
No-
brilliant.
Oh my god.
So they go. So Jesse's like, "Oh, Ein." Well,
It wasn't a picture. He was actually videotaping.
Yeah, he was videotaping.
So he's gonna knock
Oh,
an 8
shit.
tape off the.
yeah. She looks through the film reel. She goes, "Oh, Ein." Fine.
So you need
it'll
the
be,
picture.
It'll be the picture. It'll be the picture from the third one.
Yes.
Sure. Because
Okay.
Jake is just cramming all no foreplay, man. It's all callbacks.
All
in
callbacks.
one
Hold on.
scene.
All fan service in this garage.
Hold on.
You're not spacing it out.
Is it in a frame?
Oh, I am. I'm spacing it out.
We'll see where
Yeah, of
this
course
is,
it's in a
uh,
frame.
And is the frame broken when it comes down?
Sure.
Okay.
What if it like cracks metaphorically? It cracks in between Marty and Doc,
It's not that deep.
or it's like Back to the
Is it-
Future,
is
It's not that deep.
or
it-
it's
We're
like
making
back,
a perfectly
Back
safe
to the
Back to
Future,
the Future.
a crack in time.
Is it a satin frame or like brushed?
No,
What is this,
but
Ratchet and Clank?
No, but it has to be deep.
Did you
But
say
then
Schadenfreude? What did you just say?
I said, is it a satin frame or brushed silver?
what if we make it deep? But it's pretentious deep, where it's like Blade Runner 2042,
What do you mean?
where the payoff is just like, oh
Oh yeah, he dies on a step. Spoiler.
no, it's
Well,
just
you're
we're
doing
gonna
a
form a
reboot.
revolution.
You're
And
doing
I
a
go,
reboot, so as soon as you pitch the idea, they're gonna go, oh.
No, they're gonna go. That's great. Put everything you just said in the movie.
Everything I've just said, because fan service needs to be crammed into one
So
scene and then
here, my
spaced
idea
more
is they
out.
open up the door and on the seat is the hat.
And by the way,
What hat? His cowboy hat?
Put up the picture of the hat from the second movie that everybody fucking wears. There you go.
The rainbow Technicolor hat.
Oh.
That's on the front seat.
Why
Yeah,
would that be
Marty
in
and
the
his
front
Technicolor.
Why would?
Alt-
Why can't it be on a shelf?
Because everything. Why is
Because
it?
it's
Because
not-
it's in his parents' garage with everything else. Apparently, it'll
Yeah.
just.
What?
have to be on-
Okay, let me ask you a question here. Let me ask you a question. Hoverboard, out of batteries. Why would you take
What
it
if
with you?
What if Buff picks up the hat and he goes, "Whoa," and then Jesse's like, "Oh yeah, my dad was lame," and he goes, "I don't know, I think it's pretty cool."
Okay, you actually sold me on that. That's pretty crappy dialogue that will probably
Shouldn't be in his garage. It belongs in a museum.
Sure.
Hey,
We're moving on. This is fan service garage.
Hey,
that is what it is.
if we're moving on, could you take AD and HD with you, please?
What?
He's saying
What'd you say?
ADHD. ADHD. I'm cutting that.
I don't know what HD
They boot
is,
up
but
the
we've
time
got 80 of
machine.
them.
Which is dated to the day that Marty and Jennifer met in August of 1985. Now, if I'm right, the movie takes place in October.
And then they
The
turn
first
on the
movie.
car and the radio's on and it goes.
There's no radio. There's no radio.
In a DeLorean?
There's no radio.
Why?
Because it's been replaced by the sensors and everything.
No, they kept the radio in.
No, they didn't.
What was he listening to when he was driving down the train?
I'll tell you.
It is set for August of 1985,
85,
the
sure.
day that Marty and Jennifer met. Now,
They
if
did
I'm
not-
right,
When-
what? Are you just saying no? Because let's point this out, that in the original Back to the Future, Marty did not have Jennifer's number.
When did you're saying they met each other
In the original?
in the
In the original.
They
No,
met
no,
each
no.
other?
They-
I thought they knew
yes,
it. Did
they
they?
The
No,
original,
they
no,
knew
no,
each
no.
other
The
already.
original takes place in October. October. So I'm saying that they met in August.
August.
At the beginning of the school year.
They go to the same high school.
Yes.
What type of high school is it?
She
what
could be
they
an
have already-
exchange. A new kid. Marty introduces
Oh.
her.
Carla. What if Carla, the chick with Jesse's friend with the glasses, tries to like cover for her tardiness?
Oh my god.
Okay, so
Carla has been cut from this film.
August. You can't do that. August.
August of 1985. They decide, let's take the speed up. Accidentally switch all the switches on. They get to 88 miles per hour.
Accidentally switch all of the correct switches. What is it? Oh, don't flick that one because that's
Now, like,
supposed
Buff
to be off.
gets into it. He's too big. He's too big of a guy, so he like hits everything getting in.
No, just have it be that dials are already set.
Okay,
or
then
maybe
we'll do
there's
that.
like there's a spaceship.
You just said what exactly I said.
Yeah, but you were so. It's a movie.
Did he not?
I wasn't listening to you.
Oh my god.
Steven Spielberg presents Back to the Future, a Robert Zemeckis film. Marty leads an ordinary life.
No McFly ever amounted to anything in the history of Hill Valley. Well, history is going to change.
So, but the flux capacitor
Yeah.
is working.
Yes.
Okay. So
Okay.
it turns on. They're like.
They go back in time.
So they back it
To
out of the
1985.
garage.
No, they drive it forward through the garage.
Whoa.
What?
Not through the door, just like through the garage.
How long is this garage for them to hit 88 miles?
No, they don't.
Hold
What
on.
are you talking
Hold
about?
on.
They don't
Not
time travel out the garage. They get out the
This is my plan.
garage.
This is my plan. Oh, Jesse, let's take her for a test drive. And she goes, I don't know. It's late. And my dad said this car did weird things. He goes,
Why would she believe him? That's a weird thing to say. She's a teenager.
she'll be like, I don't, maybe whatever. Well, I guess we could have
she's not
taken.
impressionable
We could have
because
no.
it's
Well,
not
she'll
the
be
80s
like, we
anymore.
could have taken your car, and he's like, no, this one's cool. I just want to test it out. I always like DeLoreans or whatever. And then she's like,
What if
Nobody's
what-
ever said that. Nobody's
I
ever
like
said,
DeLoreans.
I like
Hold on.
DeLoreans.
What if the accelerator gets stuck?
because it's old.
Yeah,
And what does that do?
it's gives.
So what? They're gonna hit 88 miles per hour
On
time
accident,
travel. Still
it
hit
gives you
88 miles
a
per hour and
plausible
time travel
reason
again.
for why they would be driving so fast.
I'm not saying that they time travel out the garage. I'm saying they take it out of the garage, go down the street.
You said they
and
drive
then...
it through the garage.
No, not like that.
So what? They like hold like the brakes. They have it in park, and they're just revving till it's 88, and then they let go. And go,
One, they did that in the first movie. So screw you.
Two,
No,
we
they
argued
did not.
It was at 60. They got it up to 60.
I think Buff's thing is he likes cars. So he goes, I'll drive an old car. He likes cars.
Yeah.
And then he gets too into it, and he accelerates to 88 miles per hour.
You know what's really funny? If it's been sitting in the garage this whole time and it starts up just merely on accident, sounds to me like there's room for a sequel. Like, hey, somebody's been maintaining this, because normally cars that have been sitting for 30 years don't start that easily.
Let me lay this out. It's a science car. They
Oh, it's
drive it
science.
out of the garage. They go down the road. They say, let's see what this baby can do. Take it up to 88.
Buff says that.
Boom. Back to
So
1985.
he's street racing on
where
the road.
they nearly hit
He's
Jennifer.
I still.
Preventing her from meeting Marty.
What was she doing?
She's walking across the street.
What street?
Jaywalking, that's illegal.
The neighborhood street.
Oh, the neighborhood street.
So you're telling me
Fake street.
through a neighborhood, this man revs at 88.
Yes. They're two wild
That's,
teens.
that's pretty irresponsible. How many kids are going to be influenced by that?
No one.
Oh yeah? No, nobody's going to be like, let's see what this baby can do.
No, because they
The
know
people that are gonna be influenced are the people that already do that. or do donuts in their high school parking
What if
lot,
Buff-
honking their horn.
What if Buff does?
We didn't have that fast internet back then.
What
Leave
if
me alone.
What if Buff does street racing, and he's like,
What is this like weird
Jesse, you could
backstory you're giving to
you can-
Biff's fucking kid?
Buff will be like, I like races, so I'll take this car. Jesse, you could be there the day I race. And while
No,
they're racing,
this is too much.
Why couldn't the
They go
accelerator
back in
just get
time.
stuck?
They go back in
Why
time,
couldn't
and they
the
nearly
accelerator
hit
just
Jennifer.
get stuck?
Why does he even have to get stuck?
what if the
Just
brakes?
drive
no,
it down
what
the
if,
road.
What if the brakes don't work? So they hit 88. And she's like, hit the brakes. He's like, I am. It's not working. And then they try. And then
Yeah.
they do that. They miss Jennifer and they crash the car. So now they're stuck there.
No. I have an idea why they're stuck.
Okay.
It's because they're out of
Oh.
plutonium.
You know
It's
what?
a one-trip
the-
way. It's
You know
one
what?
trip.
You know what?
I like my idea
Hey.
of them just needing to
Hey.
replace the
Hey.
brakes.
Hey, why are we here if he's just going to crap on all the hierarchy?
No, I'm not crapping at
Because
all.
he's
This is
got-
pitch it,
because-
and we are pitching it.
Because
Yeah, and
he's-
you're pitching crap.
he's got his mobile telephone with all his notes.
So they nearly hit Jennifer.
They nearly hit Jennifer. Jesse is
Jenna
dazed
Ortega.
and confused.
Are they going to play that song?
Dun, dun.
Buff gets out of the car
We
to go
never-
check
we
on
never
Jennifer.
explained when-
Jennifer starts to
when
fall
they
for Buff.
when they hit
Question,
when they
question,
hit
question.
88 and they
Are
time
we
travel.
back on the time travel thing
Is that
again?
when we show the? When does the title come in?
Yeah. When does the title come in? You never said
When
that
she's
before.
running out of the house.
No, that's not good.
No, when she's running out of the house, we don't play that song. We play.
When did they play it in? When did they do it in the
Power of
original?
Love is a curious thing.
When they do it in the
I
original?
don't remember.
Exactly.
We-
I don't
I
think
got
they did.
sorry.
Okay, I've got an idea.
What's
Yeah.
up?
I mean, it's not a 80s song, but never mind.
No, it's perfect.
I'm going to go back to staring.
Okay, so
Jennifer begins to fall for Buff because Buff is the one that goes to help her
sure.
after nearly hitting her with his
What happens
car.
to the car? Do they break? Did they just suddenly break the car, or do they like?
No, it's
crash
just
it?
out of plutonium, so they can't get back.
Do they crash the car?
No, it's
No.
just had enough to get up to 88 miles
So they
an
just
hour
like,
the whole
we
time.
nearly hit a woman, hit the brakes, and then they're like, oh, turns
Yeah.
out our plutonium.
Because the brakes work.
Okay, yeah.
Question.
What's up?
Is gonna try to sleep with her mom.
No. See, that's where we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that.
We don't know Biff's wife as well. We don't know Biff's wife. Is Biff still working for the McFlys?
Well, it depends.
Well, we're back.
I imagine he's oldest.
We're back in 1985, so he has to be working for the McFlys.
Yeah. So, but my thing is, all I'm saying, they don't like curve out of the way of her and like wreck the car.
Did we talk about?
I don't know.
I had an idea
No,
for who
this
the
is the
bad
first
guy
time-
of this movie is,
the
because we
first
need a
time we're
bad
talking
guy.
about this.
Could just be Biff
It's
again.
Jennifer's dad.
Mhm.
Do you know what I'm gonna say?
What are you gonna say, Jake?
You know. You
No,
know.
I don't, because this is the first time we're talking
What are you gonna say,
about
Jake?
this.
Go ahead. Enlighten me and Matt.
Yeah.
Jennifer's dad is Billy Zane from the first movie.
From the first Back to the Future, is Billy Zane in the? Is
You
he
mean
in Back to
Jesse's
the?
dad?
He's one of
No,
Is
no,
he
no,
really?
No, 55. Got
He's
it.
one of Biff's assistants. They're like toadies.
Okay, sure.
And he's a successful businessman.
Wait, that's Jennifer's dad.
That's Jennifer's dad.
So
Because
we're
we
just
never
gonna-
learn about Jennifer's family.
Yeah, but if he's one of, that's mighty coincidental.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing the Star Wars effect here.
But Buff knows him.
No.
Why?
He knows
He doesn't know his
of him?
friend. He doesn't know his dad's friends.
No. Because
After
Biff became a little baby bitch
Yeah,
to
when-
the
He
McFlys.
became a little baby Biff.
Yeah.
he
Instead of being the hero he was always
no,
meant to
can't
be.
say that. He was humbled, we'll say,
Yeah.
because you can't say he was put in his place. He was other things.
Whipped,
That
Yeah,
too.
womped,
Thwomp.
smacked on the ass by the McFly family.
So how did they run out of plutonium? They just run out of it?
Yes,
after-
because it's a one-trip thing.
I think they should wreck the car
They
no.
only-
Why would they wreck
they
the car? How
only-
would they get back?
by fixing the car.
the-
How would they know how to fix it?
Like the first movie.
The first car doesn't get wrecked. It doesn't have plutonium.
So they,
Just like my idea for this
yeah, but
one.
Marty crashes it off the road.
No, he doesn't. He crashes it into
Hold
a
on,
barn
hold on,
and
hold
then
on.
drives it
Yeah,
out of the
hold
So
barn.
have them crash
Hold on.
somewhere because what? They're just gonna veer away from Jennifer, and then after they miss her, they're like, "We're out of plutonium."
Hold on.
Yes.
No.
Hold on. I've got deja vu. Like me and him may have talked about this before. You
Yes,
just
yes,
let him
yes.
get his point
That's weird,
across.
but explain.
Yeah. No,
Why-
They need to steal plutonium, I feel.
And they're the terrorists. Get the fuck out.
No, they're not the terrorists.
They have AK-47s and they're trying to shoot Marty.
Yeah.
No!
And the AK-47 jams. Weird. That's
Okay.
not supposed to happen.
Go on.
Remember?
There's no plutonium.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how the first movie went.
Yes.
The car was never wrecked. It crashed. It was not wrecked. It was out of
then they
plutonium,
need to
so he
crash.
couldn't get back.
They're
because there's an
veering-
entire conversation between Marty and Doc where he's like, it runs on plutonium, Doc. This is before the Twitches.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And Doc's
and
like,
Doc.
plutonium in your future with the nukes or whatever. You could probably buy it on every corner store. It's like word for word that line.
Okay. They have to. They
Including
have
the
to crash the
spit.
car.
They don't crash the car.
So
They
what?
just.
We're out of plutonium.
And then
That's
they
so lame.
Hold
No,
on.
it's not. That's exactly the first
And
one.
then they can't move it.
But they can't because they did. Because Marty then drove it out of the barn.
He moved it. He moved it behind the sign.
Yeah. No. That's when it ran out of gas.
You don't even fucking know what you're talking
I
about.
do. Okay. Here's the thing. Because Matt and I, when we watched this, had a problem with it.
You guys watched this movie? I mean, I did too.
It ran out of plutonium, so he couldn't get back. But
Yes.
yet he was able to drive it out of the barn. But then it like stopped in front of his neighborhood sign.
It died, and it literally said out of plutonium or
Yeah.
plutonium empty or something.
And
came up
then
on the dash, so he couldn't
later
move
in
it.
the movie-
so he had to push it behind the billboard.
To hide it.
Maybe
For all the
okay.
houses.
But later in the movie, it's able to drive
Well,
again.
later in the movie, he's- yeah, later in
maybe
the
they
movie,
take
so.
off the dust cover and the camera focuses on a blinking thing that says plutonium low, and then they drive it, go to the past, and they don't know it says
that
plutonium.
makes sense because
What?
he would put in a low LED plutonium light,
Bro.
so that he knows he's not going to run out
Is
again.
that not just the first movie?
It is. That's why
You are
it's-
such a hypocrite. What have you been saying? You've
I'm
been
saying-
stating,
okay.
You said it's got to be the exact same movie. Is that a problem?
That's what I'm saying. Is that you just described what
So
I've been
by
describing?
your logic, I'm genius.
Yes, because you just described
Thank
what
you.
I've been describing.
Thank you.
So I'm genius.
Okay. Low plutonium.
Low plutonium.
They don't realize it.
We have 2 plots.
They miss. We gotta get plutonium. We gotta fix the marriage.
We gotta get plutonium. We gotta fix the date.
Yep. The date.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go on.
I mean,
I have nothing in between. Marty is shy. Marty doesn't want to go talk to Jennifer because she's in love with Buff. Got it?
That doesn't
Nope.
sound like Marty.
Doesn't sound like Marty at all. In fact,
We have to cut his balls off. That's what we do to male characters in the modern day.
No, because his dad was shy.
Yeah.
Mickle McFly.
Hold
what
on.
the fuck is his name?
if you cut his balls
I'm
off, do you
forgetting
think
his
that's
name.
why he's all
You look like a wet dog.
terrier out in the winter?
Okay.
What is the next plot? Let's move along here.
Jessie has to convince her dad to go ask Jennifer out. How
Yes.
does he do this? How does she do this?
And
You don't-
no, they,
you don't know
they,
what I'm gonna
they
say.
see
You
Marty.
know what I'm gonna say,
They
but
see,
you don't
Matt
know.
doesn't
How
know
would-
what you're
how
gonna
would
say.
I know what you're gonna
Matt's
say
not.
if this is the
They
first
see
time?
Marty. He's wearing his outfit, right? The outfit.
Yeah.
And is it Michael J. Fox playing Michael J. Fox?
No, it's other
It's
guy with
somebody else.
CGI face, Michael
Because
J.
it'd
Fox.
be I'm young Michael J. Fox. Just
Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
ignore the.
Is this the original Marty or the second Marty?
Shut up.
There's second Marty?
He's wearing the
You're
outfit.
talking about his kid?
No, I'm talking about the original cast for Marty.
He's wearing the outfit.
The rapist
Let me
dad
get
from Butterfly Effect?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, go.
He's wearing
You
the
want me to
outfit.
take my shit?
He's wearing the outfit.
Yeah?
And Jesse, they're like, oh my god, that's your dad. Buff and Jesse. They go, oh my god, that's your dad. And she sees the outfit, and we have to call back to the fact that she said that outfit was lame. But Buff was like, oh, he looks cool.
Sure.
I'm gonna tweet about
Dude,
this. No bars.
Jesse has to convince
What?
Marty to go...
No, there's no internet, and someone's like, what's the internet?
Jesse has to go convince Marty to date or ask Jennifer out. How does he do it? Marty's good at skating. Jennifer challenges him to a skate off. And because Jennifer's from the modern era, post Tony Hawk,
What if Buff,
she's really good at skating.
What if Buff does take a picture? Check this out. Remember in the first movie, they have the picture of the family and they're all disappearing? What if Buff takes a picture of Marty and Marty's disappearing?
Why would Marty be disappearing? What does that even mean?
Buff has his phone out. Someone goes, what is that? And he goes, it's a phone. He goes, that's not a phone.
This is a phone.
Well, yeah. He randomly brings out the whole dial. And then they're like, for reference, Buff,
The briefcase.
put your phone away. Because those didn't exist like that yet. It's a smartphone. But he takes a picture of Marty.
What if he has a smartphone and instead of taking a picture of Marty, instead of having the Polaroid picture that Marty has of his family, he has a picture of him and Jesse, and Jesse begins to fade.
Yeah, they take a selfie.
I just want to see them go through
What?
the modern era of dialect.
I have a.
We
joke
could do
for
a
that.
joke where they're
No.
like, "Oh,
No.
Save it
I
for
have
the
a joke
sequel.
for that.
Save it for the
Phone
sequel.
booth.
I've had a joke for that. I've been waiting.
Okay.
We'll explain it later. Cause I want Jesse to like call, and she tries to walk away with the phone,
That'd be funny."
but it's corded, and she's like,
She pulls back.
Well,
and,
that's
then, and she's like, this is
people
stupid.
That's
people
because
steal phones back
yeah,
then?
everybody knows because Jenna Ortega is famous for slapstick comedy.
Yeah. Anyway, and maybe she gets caught up in it because that's goofy. But yeah, she tries to walk away with the phone, and it like.
Yeah, that'd be funny. I like that idea.
My apologies. I keep forgetting that she's the character. I keep thinking of Eric and Donna's, their reboot, her daughter as the Jesse.
Eric and Donna.
Who's Eric and Donna? Are those two of your friends that you go on awesome trips with?
That 70s show, they rebooted and made that 90s show.
Oh,
I'm thinking
we could
of-
hire her.
I'm thinking of that actress in my head this whole time.
She's like an actual teenager. She is. She's like 16.
Why'd you end like that? A bit too young for me. Like,
Because I didn't do as much research
too
as
old,
you
maybe.
two grown adult males.
Okay, now are we gonna have 3 plots or 2 plots?
All of them.
what's the third plot?
Third plot is evil Billy Zane, Jennifer
Oh
dad
my
plot.
God.
We can save it for a spin.
Billy Zane is a name.
Sure.
He was in the highest grossing film of all time,
Which one?
Titanic.
Titanic.
I thought I had it.
Waterworld. No, it's The Phantom featuring Billy Zane.
I guess we can have Billy Zane. He's old enough, right?
Yeah.
He's Jennifer's.
He's the like age
She
that.
looks nothing like him.
She does.
Are we? And Jenna Ortega looks like Marty McFly. Or Leah Thompson. Not Leah Thompson. What the fuck's
Elizabeth Shue.
Elizabeth Shue. She's beautiful.
Elizabeth Shue 1 or the second Elizabeth Shue?
There's only
The
one
real
Elizabeth Shue, but there's fake
That's
Elizabeth
true.
Shue.
I think Buff should be played by Finn Wolfhard. I think
He's gonna have to hit the gym.
It's not about it. No! Finn can be Jesse's brother. Because you know how there's
Jesse
like...
had-
Yes, because Marty had like a sister and a brother.
So you shut down my idea of Jess. Marty did have a sister.
And a brother.
Fine, I guess.
So Finn Wolfhard...
No. I'm saving Finn Wolfhard in my pocket.
For what? The sequel?
Well, it won't be Finn Wolfhard. It'll Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet's too big of a name. We can't make him play a brother.
It'll be the person who plays Billy Batson in Shazam.
Oh, the adult Billy Batson?
Yeah, because he'll be an older brother to Jesse.
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Yes.
We'll cast Shaquille O'Neal, yeah. When she comes back from the...
I gotta go to the past!
When she comes back from the past, she walks in and she goes, "Where's this?"
Yeah,
and we're
he's in
just
the
like,
car, he's
what
in
did
the
we
DeLorean.
do? And that's the sequel to
My
the,
brother
that's
is
the sequel,
Af-
is we have to make sure that Shaquille O'Neal's
My
not the
brother's black!
Grandpa Shaq, tell us how basketball used to be.
Well, the basket wasn't always 20 feet tall.
What about 100-yard courts?
Not even close.
What happened?
All sport.
New All Sport. Unsurpassed taste. A third more carbs than Gatorade for energy. This is a body quencher.
After all sport, the game was a breeze. Until they put in the moving basket.
All Sport. The game will never be the same.
So, how we need Jesse to do awesome skate tricks to impress Marty so that he can go date Jennifer.
Does she have a skate montage earlier in the movie?
No. Well, we know she skates, and because she's in the modern era, she can do skate tricks.
She has a penny board.
She's post Tony Hawk.
When she's late for school, they can just do a little montage there.
Yeah.
School.
Kip flips?
When she grabs the
Well,
car.
so, what is this, the 90s?
Yes.
People are doing kick
90s
flips
nostalgia is
anymore.
huge.
She's not doing kick flips.
Dude, it should be 2015. We haven't even stated the year.
Why?
Because it's 30 years
It's
each
modern
movie.
day.
It's 30 years each
Okay,
movie.
well, first off, Back to the Future 3 does not go 30 years into the past.
Yeah, but people don't like the third one, so we're going to harken off of the fact that the first and second movie are 30-year time spans.
Hard flips.
But 2015's boring.
Is it? 3D
Yes.
Jaws.
All the Sharknadoes.
It's 30 years. It should be 2015.
Okay, fine. I'll concede.
Because Jake has, I have debated that topic, and Jake has shut it down every time. Because he goes, 90s nostalgia's wet right now.
So we solved that by Jesse having to impress Marty so Marty can work up the courage to go date or ask Jennifer out, right? Is that how we worked it out?
I don't know. This is the first time we're talking about it.
Uncle Joey.
Mm-hmm. Out of prison?
No. He's not in prison yet.
I remember
This is 3 months. I've talked to you about
a while
this.
ago we talked
3
about
months before they go, Uncle Joey didn't make parole.
We're gonna have to eat this cake by ourselves. Your Uncle Joey didn't make parole again.
In the first one. So we know that he's in prison. But why is he in prison?
I don't know.
He's in there for fucking little kids.
What the
Cut that
fuck
out.
was that?
Cut that out. Cut that out.
Uncle Joey is in prison.
You wanted to bring him in.
Uncle Joey's
He's
in prison because he helps them steal plutonium to put in the DeLorean.
Yeah, so Uncle Joey is going to be one of our main characters. What is that fucking face? Jake, zoom in on your face.
Who plays Uncle Joey?
Woody Harrelson.
The rapist dad from Butterfly Effect, that was the original Marty McFly.
Woody Harrelson.
Why Woody Harrelson?
Why Woody Harrelson?
Why would Leah Thompson be siblings
He
with...
goes, yo, I'm gonna get you some plutonium? That's my Woody Harrelson.
Uncle Joey helps Jesse try to steal plutonium. This
Yes.
is why he's in jail at the beginning of the original Back to the Future. He sacrifices himself so that Jesse and Buff can get away from the cops.
Yeah.
Dorf.
Yeah, Dusseldorf.
Stop looking at my notes.
It wasn't the first.
The problem is, they lose the plutonium in the process.
Yes,
Dun,
it
dun,
was
dun.
all for nothing. What?
They managed to get Marty and Jennifer back together, but no plutonium to get back. How will we get back? When they head back to the DeLorean to sulk about it, they see a little box with 2 radiation suits and a letter that says, "Thought you'd need this."
Yeah, I know.
EB. It's plutonium from Doc Brown.
Oh my god.
Making the whole film absolutely pointless.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought EB was Encyclopedia Britannica. Is it not?
Doesn't he talk to a picture of Thomas Edison in the first one? He's like, Tommy!
What
I
the
don't know, I was
fuck
too
are
busy
you talking
masturbating.
about?
Yeah.
You sound insane right now.
The camera's gonna get hot. We have to wrap this up.
That's what my wife, if I had one, would say to me. That's gonna get hot. You should wrap it up.
When they travel back to the present, she walks in the house and tells her dad how exhausted she is, and he, instead of grilling her, tells her, "Damn, time travel's a bitch, right?" Like he knew what happened. Because he's like, "I know, Jesse. I'm not stupid like Crispin Glover."
We're at the end of the movie?
Yes.
So they just wrapped up the marriage plot without going into it, dude.
We gotta wrap this episode up.
What's the structure? Okay. Maybe he gives her like a little... a wink.
You're making him seize. That's not even twitching at this
No,
point.
he was doing Backstreet's Back.
He's doing Thriller. Which is topical because of 1985.
So...
Back with,
he knew
I don't know.
the whole time. He knew they went to the past. Or, yeah.
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 I could see.
He goes like, "Jennifer, you remember that? Isn't that like a Robot Chicken bit, or is it a Family Guy?"
Jennifer?
I don't know.
No, where like
talking to his
Crispin
wife.
Glover beats Leah Thompson up because he's like, "You remember that kid in high school who looks exactly like our son?" That's pretty much what we're
What if
doing. We're acknowledging it.
Yeah.
Like the reason they got together, you would forget that.
We have an end credit scene, but it's a remixed version of the Billie Eilish version because she's topical.
No, it's Blackpink.
No, that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Again?
Well, I'm in the past.
Power of love.
I always wanted to face Michael Jordan. Did he? I don't know. I don't know basketball.
Whoa, it's the 80s, I can do that. I wanted to do basketball with Bugs Bunny too.
Ooh. It's cold. And then
I wish I could do it, Ric Flair.
Sure. Credits roll.
Yeah.
Movie's over.
Yep.
We solved every problem.
No, you don't.
End credit scene, where Doc Brown is in the DeLorean looking at the kids as they drive off back to the present. Doc Brown laughs with Einstein in the passenger seat and makes a comment about how Einstein was right to come and help Marty's kids.
How does he say it?
Why would Einstein be?
Smart idea, Einstein! We did it!
Okay, actually just...
I'm from Cyberchase!
Just cut that out.
Cyberchase?
Hold on.
Cyberchase?
Why
Is that
would-
Scooby-Doo?
Why would Einstein be pitching ideas? to
That's
Doc
why I'm
Brown?
confused about Einstein.
Because he talks to Einstein. He talks to Edison as a picture.
Yeah.
He talks to his dog.
Yeah.
I think they should go into...
I probably clipped the mic with that on.
I think they should go into Doc's place in 85.
Mm-hmm.
And the speakers are blown.
No, because this is 3 months before October.
Jesus. But they see all the gadgets and shit. Like Einstein's food bowl. And all
Okay.
3 months before
Okay.
October,
And
so it's July.
they...
Fuck you.
Is...
Sorry, I forgot you didn't know how to maths.
Does Jessie play guitar?
Sure.
No,
Why not?
she plays the recorder. She's got an electric
She's a
recorder.
drummer.
Yeah, she blows the speakers.
No, that fucks up the time frame.
Yep.
So does Twin Pines.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
Why would that fuck up the time
Because
frame?
there's no time frame to fuck up if it's already that.
It would fuck up the...
No, maybe it's like the thing 2011 with the axe.
Yeah?
Maybe it's the
What the
thing.
fuck is
Maybe
that?
it's the thing 2011 with the axe, where the axe is in the wall, and they're like, "Leave it." She goes to pick up the guitar, and Buck's like, "We gotta find plutonium." So she doesn't play, and she's like, "All right," and then Marty plays it.
He's throwing a nostalgic thing. It's a word for guitar.
The thing? The axe in the wall.
Oh.
And they're like, leave it.
I don't think
Zoom
you
in on
said...
my face. That's what Jake looks like.
I don't think you said the word.
Axe.
The thing.
I said the thing 2011.
No, you just said 2011.
Cool. When you're
you
editing
said it's
this,
like
you're
in
gonna feel like a
2011.
fucking
I'm
asshole.
not. You're gonna feel like an idiot.
So maybe
and I'm gonna point it out.
Maybe she'll go to like
Or
try to
put
play the
kazoos.
guitar. Maybe she'll go to try to play the guitar, and then Buff tells her no. We got work to do. So then Marty's the one that pulls the speakers.
Do we have her steal music from a black person? Oh, what if she steals from Michael Jackson? She's a smooth criminal.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What
No. What came out in 2015?
He's going off the rails.
Nicki Minaj's Anaconda. Maybe she plays that at the dance.
How do you know that came out in 2015?
What
That was
the
like 2013.
balls?
Because Marty played a song.
Marty plays Johnny Be Good.
Yeah.
Which is not an 80s song.
That is not an 80s song. Awesome.
It was just like 62, I think, is when that song
We
came
looked
out.
that up. It was a while.
Yeah.
I know it's not an 80s song, but he riffs like the 80s. He's like, your kids are going to love it.
Oh, I see what you're
So
doing.
maybe she does the same thing.
She twerks.
Oh, no.
I'm going to vomit.
Would you pitch this movie to the studio, or would you pitch it in the can?
Pitch it in the toilet.
Matt.
Holy shit.
What is your opinion? Would you pitch this to the studio or pitch it in the can?
Well, this is the second time around, so I'd probably pitch it to a studio.
You really
Now
think
that
so?
We've got all these other ideas.
You think we got it? You think we can make money off this?
I think
This
we-
hot
with-
piece of garbage?
With the right people and the right
right writers.
As long as it's at the right
If you get good enough writers and they know what they're working with, it's going to be good enough.
All right, Hunter, would you pitch this to a studio or would you pitch it in the can?
I would put it on the ground and then put the can on top of it.
He wouldn't even waste his time pitching it.
That is terrible. What we just wrote is a sin.
There's like 10 minutes of you shaking. That's a sin.
Yeah, I'd pitch it in the can. This is trash.
Hey, I had fun watching it though.
Well,
Drunk.
Well,
I'd want to go back to the past so I would prevent myself from watching this movie and wasting my time.
Well, that was the first episode of Pitch It. Next week,
Genius. Stop.
Gremlins.
Gremlins. Play the theme.
Because you never can tell. There just might be a gremlin in your house.